Welcome back to FTL Multiverse. We just arrived in the special sector. We have a challenge running, but we might re-roll it. We'll do that afterwards. The reason we're re-rolling it because we're in a special sector. This one forces us to avoid certain beacons that I want to do that. The way we're going to check whether or not we do this one is by looking at our height compared to the exit. If the exit is below us, we'll re-roll. And by below us, I mean, you know what I mean, right? So I haven't seen the map yet. Did I? I did. I kind of forgot though. I forgot. Yeah, it's okay, just re-roll. Thank you. Well, I had to take a break. Ooh, broken navigation. I think that's a way cooler one too. Broken navigation. Must turn off show beacons on hover. We'll do that after we've done this fight, of course. Is the thing off? It isn't. The brake thing can go away too. So this is a challenge I can't fail unless I forget about actually turning the thing off. Broken navigation. Yes, I've noticed, but thanks for mentioning it. Okay. There's a lot of scary looking Laniuses. Sorry, anointed. Yeah, good job blowing up your own ship. I'm sure that's gonna get you places. It's gonna get you killed for starters. I wonder if I could get them to blow up their own ship. Yeah. Okay. Oh no! They would have blown up their own ship and it would have been cool and funny and Harbinger. Ooh, that's a good weapon, I think. But it only fires 2 shots, doesn't it? Nope, it's 3. What do you think? Go full on blow up stuff? We'll do it for this sector because breaches aren't... Well, breaches are still useful to us. But these breach too. Full pew pew mode. Alright, challenge. So basically what this does is... Yeah, we can't path our way to... This is gonna be way more annoying than I thought it would be. Well, let's hope that connects. Observation ship, but has been scrapped down to the core. There's just nothing left, however, for you to get some extra scrap. Augmented wonders why there is such a high concentration of ancient ruins within the recovery side, but nowhere else. Maybe because the site was named after the fact there's like a bunch of them. Oh, good, it connects. Whew. I mean, if we're not being aggressive, then why would we be, right? We've been a dick so many times, it's nice to be good for a change. Ancient vessel nearby is in much better condition than usual, but that's not the only thing about it. Scans show ghosts have taken control of the ship. A half-cubical ship split down in the middle has crash land on a nearby lava planet. Though the conditions are hazardous, there might be something of worth remaining. They actually got a Harbinger drone. Good thing drones can still only fire once. So we're still looking to buy mind control. Yeah, we did. We made it to the... What is this place called again? I don't know. Whoa. That just sounded nasty. Ancient Director. Is that the one that, like, gives power to whatever it's in? Usually till you don't have yeah. Also notice our challenge being completely stupidly annoying. But hey, I chose it, so... Well, chose. I mean, I chose to reroll the one that we originally had. Backup generator for use in combat reduces the power used by combat augments by 2. I mean... That's basically 2 extra power we get. Sure. Okay, so this is the messed up drone that just does everything, right? First, you're uncertain if the landing ship in front of you is still active, but scans turn back faint life signs. Not injured, just asleep. Do you wish to make... Nope. I'm being nice here, even though I blew up 2 people just to get some junk. Literally. Perhaps eat only small sections of the ship, never large ones, usually, unless it's really hungry. Okay, well, I mean, let me know ahead of time before you do. Wouldn't want to get into a combat situation and notice one of the doors is freaking missing. Okay, you know what? If you're gonna pull power the augment with the emergency generator. Yes. Look at that. That's not a lot of engine power. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Man, we almost one-shotted them. I think we're in a good position here. And hey, doing extra sectors time isn't too bad because we're a gunship anyway. We blast through things pretty quickly anyway. Okay, so we need to know if we're gonna give up the robot or not. I think last time we did, so I'm gonna not do it now because I kind of want to see what happens. Curious. Okay, so now that we don't have to waste power on our combat augment, or at least not as much, we do have 2 spare power. Okay, so what is this all about? The fleet the Lost Sons mentioned isn't present at the coordinates they gave, but the cruiser is. The ship hails you, a gruff rockman with a scar down his eyes, staring you down. The Inquisition has recovered his vessel, and the same shall be for the entire sector. Alright. It would be wise for the Federation to cut ties with Lost Sons and leave at once, or face the wrath of a second Inquisition. It's only a matter of time until the theocracy rises again. What side do you want to be on? The Inquisition has never failed. You have merely paused our efforts until the time is right. The coalition shall be the spark that ignites the fires of fury in our heart. Spoken like a true lost son. You dare insult the might and grace of the Elders' Holy Crusades, you die here. Yeah, well. So we probably want a crew kill. How do we arrange for that? I think oxygen hack is our best option here. I know that their weapons aren't too scary for us. No. I don't see too many people with a hat on as it would go. If you want to leave, leave. And I forgot to hack. Brilliant. At least our missile launcher is down, so I'm not too interested in actually trying to bust through. The more people you send over, the less people you got to fix your junk. Let's see if we can break down their med bay. Less places they have to go to, the better. Still want to fight a Harbinger because we need the breaches in there. Alright. Most of my ship's on fire, but you know, that never stopped me before. Ah, there goes their O2. They brought their peeps back. Alright, we saved the cruiser. Oh, that actually got through. Okay. And Dunzo. Cruiser been emptied of crew. You figure that It's the end of it, but from the shadow steps out a rock woman. Bearing the hat of an admiral, you fight valiantly in the name of your allies' cap. How the hell did you survive? Too valiantly, perhaps. Lives lost here might have been unnecessary casualties, but they knew what they were getting into. Yes, it's safe to say you've passed. Lost Sons are not sparing with their alliances. If you truly represent the Federation, then you have done a good job showing your loyalty. The theocracy will resent ever having crossed our path with you on our side. It would be criminal to not extend to aid to you as well. I will send one of my finest soldiers and provide you with quality military supplies to assist you. I've already begun to transfer to the Blue in hopes they will be used in their fight. Okay, well that's a ship unlock quest then too, huh? So, North. Lost Sun Commando. Not necessarily known for their peaceful ways, Lost Sun Commandos don't mess around when it comes to combat. I mean, we have to chuck somebody out who... Sorry, Thomas. You're good and all, but you don't have a cool bar on your thing, so... It's a rainbow. Repairs are going to be a pain in the butt to do at this point. So we still have something to look forward to. We still need to bring you to Tully. North on shields? Nah, he's already fine on shields. And we can vent this entire room without causing problems. So yeah, you just start a fire, right? Needs to have enemies in the room. Would that count for enemy ones as well? Probably, right? By that I mean, do enemies have the same restriction to that? Okay. This one's going to be big. I'm going to choose not to give up the thingamabob. Even though this thing looks scary as You've arrived at the location of the Anointed, which also serves as its sector's exit beacon. The white lioness with purple detail stands up from his large throne as soon as you arrive. You're the Federation ship I hear about. I understand you have brought with you one of the ancient creatures that will buy it from you at a modest price. What do you need it for? Food. My diet very complicated, hard to get hands on these, especially live ones who like tasty snack, though I would prefer royal to commoner. The turn down offer most disappointing, perhaps priced too low. Okay, let's do this thing. No defense drone. I approve of that, because that's basically the end of you. Do we want them to board us, though? Who's good in a fight? You three are decent in a fight. Don't you run. Oh man, look at how quickly that's draining. Where are you? Yeah, that's a whole repair drone. Ryan, there's Ryan. So we're not looking for... Okay, that's the wrong button. Well, it's not the wrong button. I thought I hadn't picked a target yet. Yeah, crew kill might be possible. Especially with the hull repair drone. Although I did hack the wrong system for that. Considering they can blow up to heal. Of course, if you're gonna keep on boarding me, that's gonna make it a bit easier to do. Oh right, they're like balloons. I forgot you guys are balloons. So if I can prevent you from getting to the med bay, that should not be too difficult to actually get the crew kill. Of course, if they're gonna pull their own ship apart just to make it happen, that might make things a bit more difficult. Okay, he just used his ability, so I don't doubt he can use it again just like that. And pop. Crew of the cruiser has been neutralized. You move in to inspect the ship and collect the remains. Can I get the drone now? Is he going to activate? As you inspect the ship, you find the anointed decaying on the ground. He gestures for you to come closer and slaps a strange-looking device in your hands. He managed to choke out the words, "This is the activator key, along with fuel catalyst. We'll make ancient from hibernation. This is a great mystery here. My mistake for interrupting. You will solve it, I'm sure." With that, he falls to the ground dead. Cool. So did we get that because we got the crew kill? Probably just like 3 missiles or something. Give time to prepare a swarm launch, blah blah blah, Mark 2 charge faster, blah blah blah. 4 shots for 1 damage, it seems. Yeah. Well, let's activate ourselves a little thingy. Lenny's Swarm Lance. That sounds lovely. As species mass hibernation came to a close, they woke up to find their home was in shambles. Picked dry by scavengers, now the swarm works hard to repair the damage, usually with metal from alien ships. Perhaps that's why Lannis have been so scrap hungry recently. Yeah, but it's still a missile launcher, so what do I care? Leland's guard protects the beacon, preventing ships from getting past and causing further damage to the sector. They hail you, but your translator can only barely make out what they're saying. Not one you, scrap VS, gone death. Any ship stuff gift deserving. A few supplies fall out of the airlock on any ship. You swoop up supplies. Well, they want to know the reason behind blah, blah. I'll reread that. So, goodbye challenge. Guys, said goodbye challenge. There we go. You swoop up the supplies while also wondering the reason behind why landing ships would have airlocks. Because I'm pretty sure drilling to the hull every time you get out of the ship is not a really good idea. Alright, let's re-roll again then. See, this is why I reload this page, so it's spinning. We already had priority on this run. I don't mind keeping it. Probably means system needs to be in the red before we can attack another. And now that we don't have the beam anymore, shouldn't be a problem. If you want, you allowed me to reroll last time, so let's do it again, I guess. All is fine means no repairing. At stores, all is fine. There we go. Let's hope we can find an empty beacon so we can activate our thing. There's just calls come from a civilian station. Hail you, warning a crazy line ship is feeding on the nearby beacon. Destruction of the beacon means the entire system will be shut off from the rest of the sector. Sure. As we're kidding about the land is being crazed. Yeah, we're not in an anointed sector anymore, so I think we won't be seeing those anymore. Elite Linus Harvester flutters back and forth like a hummingbird, while a set of feverish Linus slowly disassemble parts from the beacon. Guys. Feed the beacon eater. Man, how cool would this been if this had been a typo and I forgot about the E? Yeah, well. No. Just no. They'll be back. Pretty soon too, unless I do something about it. And now it's in the worst room. Okay, well. I've got a balloon of my own. I was gonna take the 1 damage. Should you guys be... thanks for destroying that down your way out. Good question. Is he good at anything? Yeah, I never thought about that. He could be. We'll check it later after this. Thank you so much. You saved us from what could have been a slow and painful death from isolation. I don't know what we were thinking building a station here. Hopefully the beacon will remain functional until the repair team can arrive, but for now let's pay for your assistance. And what's a bacon eater? I know a little. We've had this station here for a while, and we've heard stories. Stories of powerful Chinese welder who feeds exclusively on beacon parts. When he's unable to harvest them himself, he has his underlings bring him the parts. I can give you less known coordinates if you want. Can we do this? This is dumb, but I'm curious. And we can't use the weapon disruptor on the flagship anyways. Now then, do you provide power or not? Yeah, he does. Alright, shields it is. Is this where the bacon eater is? Let's check out a swarm. Oh, here's our bacon eater. In distant swarm, hundreds of landing ships conforming to strict patterns, all leading towards a central point where a massive elite land cruiser rests. This must be the bacon eater. A Ragnar sound screams through your intercom, followed by a robotic voice. It seems they have a much better translator because you can actually understand what they're saying, minus some grammar issues. Altair Federation, I, Bacon Eater, the feared most landers in the sector. Why have you come here other than bask in my glory? Hey, we got some food for you. Nope. Alright, cool. That was completely pointless. Casual 5 shields, by the way. They could, yeah, but I doubt it's gonna do anything. So I should have been aggressive. Seems Lanius have an issue with that as well, so I won't blame you. It's cloaking time. Come on, Bacon Eater, do something. Like, pull your guys back so they're no longer... Oh, crud. Everybody get in. I mean, everybody get out. Oh, they left the room. Okay, cool. I kind of do need to wait until they get their dudes back off. I can probably fight one Lanius. Oh, don't even need to. Cool. The Bacon Eater's cruiser splits apart, marking the end of their reign of terror. Plenty of scrap left behind. Around you, Lanius swarm has ceased moving, as if in apprehension. You turn back to the ship to find the Bacon Eater, highly injured, clawing their way through your airlock. They won't live long. Yeah, speed holes. We still have the bacon parts. Give them to him. The Bacon Eater assimilates the part into his body, healing rapidly. You've saved me. This unusual mercenary and I adept am in will pay off. Mini flag gun. The Bacon Eater speaks to the alliance in the swarm, informing them that you have chosen to spare him and that he now intends to help you with your mission. He also orders them to bring you supplies and upgrades your ship. Upgrades? What upgrades? Oh, I don't get that. Ooh, Eater. Cool. Bacon Eater. Sorry, Davian, you're gonna have to go. Because, oh, you don't have a special thing either. Oh, well, that's fine. You're decent on shields. Do you provide power though? Probably not. You don't look like an anointed. Also, do you just walk into a room and immediately suck the air out? King of the Swarm, or at least he was until he took his title. He seems happy enough to stick around though. Their max health, 2.5 sap tanks, instantly drains oxygen. Ah, frick. I'm assuming, no, he's not an anointed, so he's not a balloon one. Yep, he just immediately drains the entire room out of oxygen. That's a bit dangerous, isn't it? He sucks. It is weird how this isn't dropping any faster, though, right? Okay, you're gonna end up killing a guy, so I'm just gonna leave you there. You provide power, so... Oh, if it carefully... Okay, you get out of there, you go there. You're just a tiny bit too dangerous to just have roaming around. Killed half the crew just getting around the ship. Jeez. Go to doors, your weapons, yeah, you are whatever I want you to be. And we still haven't found mind control. I'm not sure if I would take the Anointed Lanius. I mean, again, they're balloons, right? Receive a hail from a mysterious source. A grim voice whispers to you, knock knock. Who's there? Lanius. Borders, right? Unfortunately for you, we have a pretty good set of crew that doesn't need oxygen at this point too now, so... And by a good amount, I mean 2 of them. Well, this Crunch isn't much of a fighter. Alright, Bacon Eater, I guess it's gonna be up to you. Will you drain the entire ship of oxygen if I move them out? I mean, that's something we have to try, right? I guess we can try with just the majority of the ship and not the parts that actually have crew in it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. How badly do you suck? So, close the airlocks. Ooh, he does. This boy sucks. I wouldn't say good, but it's definitely something. Not at all. Talk about having a pet breach, huh? Half the crew needs to evacuate the ship if he needs to move around. Imagine having this guy on a shell ship. We need to find a store in order to make that happen, though. Right, let's do this one, and then we'll cut this episode. Jeez, boarding. Okay, we did something original for a change. Patents for metal offering intention. Nah. We got Metal Eater here, so get off. Ugh. Here we go again. Go away. Alright, so that was 12 shots. We landed 4 of them. Good dodge. Wish we had the same. We don't. You guys really don't get the message, do you? Get out of my ship. We're not getting any stores. I guess those got eaten in the meantime. Oh, cloak needs to be upgraded especially? Huh. I don't know how much that's gonna set me back. I'm still looking for empty beacon, mind you. So another sector with no stores in it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you're still in the series. I'm seeing you guys on next episode. Bye, everyone.